What if everything you've been told about attraction is backwards, and the reason she's not chasing you has nothing to do with looks, money, or luck, but power? Before we get into this, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and stay until the very end, because what you're about to hear could completely change how women see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a guy, average in every way. Not the tallest, not the richest, not the funniest, but somehow, women were drawn to him. They texted first, they waited for him, they chased him, and everyone around him kept asking the same question. What does he have that I don't? The answer wasn't obvious, it wasn't on the surface, it was deeper, it was psychological, strategic, almost calculated. And if you study the principles of Machiavelli, not in a toxic way, but in a realistic, human nature kind of way, you start to see patterns. This is not about manipulation. It's about understanding how attraction actually works beneath the surface. So if you want a woman to chase you, not for a moment, but consistently, here are 10 Machiavellian-inspired principles you need to understand. First, value must be felt, not told. Most guys make the mistake of trying to prove their worth. They talk too much. They explain themselves. They try to impress. But here's the truth. The more you try to convince someone of your value, the less valuable you appear. The man in our story never told people he was important. He behaved like it. His time was limited, his attention was selective, and because of that, people assumed he was valuable. Second, scarcity creates desire. If you're always available, always replying instantly, always ready to meet, there's no challenge, no mystery. Humans are wired to want what feels just out of reach. The moment you become predictable, you become forgettable. But when your presence feels earned, it becomes addictive. Third, emotional control is power. Most men react. They get excited too fast, upset too easily, attached too quickly. But the man who stays calm, grounded, and slightly unpredictable emotionally becomes intriguing. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't panic when she pulls away. He stays centered. And that stability, it pulls her in. Fourth, don't reveal everything. Mystery is one of the strongest attraction triggers. If she knows everything about you within the first week, what's left to discover? The guy in our story didn't hide things, but he revealed himself slowly, like a book you can't stop reading, because each chapter makes you want more. Fifth, focus on your mission, not her attention. Here's where most guys lose. They make her the center of their world too early. But the truth is, attraction grows when she feels like she's entering your world, not when you abandon yours for her. The most attractive men are busy building something, purpose, goals, vision, and she can feel that. Sixth, be willing to walk away. This is one of the hardest things to do, but it changes everything. If you're afraid to lose her, she will feel that. But if you know you're okay without her, your energy shifts, you're no longer chasing, you're choosing, and that's when she starts chasing back. Seventh, create emotional contrast. If every interaction is the same, it becomes boring. But when there are highs and lows, moments of connection, then space, it creates emotional depth. The guy in the story wasn't always available, always playful, always intense. He varied, and that variation made every interaction feel fresh. Eighth, respect yourself first. You can't expect someone to chase you if you're constantly lowering your standards just to keep them. Self-respect is silent, but powerful. It shows in what you tolerate and what you walk away from. And when a woman sees that you value yourself, she starts valuing you too. Ninth, don't overinvest too early. Attention, time, energy, these are investments. And if you give too much too soon, it creates imbalance. Attraction grows when investment is mutual. The man in the story matched energy. He didn't overwhelm. He allowed her to step forward too. And that's what made her feel involved. and eventually, attached. 10th, and this is the most important, become the prize. Not by pretending, not by acting superior, but by building a life so full, so focused, so aligned, that her chasing you becomes a natural response, not something you force. Because here's the truth no one tells you. A woman doesn't chase a man because he wants her. She chases him because she feels like she might lose him. Now think about that. The guy in the story didn't play games. He understood human nature. He understood that attraction isn't about saying the perfect line. It's about becoming the kind of man she doesn't want to lose. And when you combine all these principles, value, mystery, emotional control, purpose, you don't just attract attention, you create desire. So if you've been chasing, stop, shift your focus, build yourself, control your emotions, protect your time, and watch what happens. Because the moment you stop needing her is the moment she starts wanting you. If this opened your eyes even a little, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and watch it till the end. Because understanding this deeply can change your entire love life. With that said, thanks for watching, and until